Okay, I don't inspect Ring doorbells. Alright, but this doorbell works. It's not illuminated and it's not sealed. Looks like one time we had some kind of an intercom system here, but I don't inspect those either. I was able to open and close this door just fine. In fact, the bottom latch wasn't locked when I got here, but it's locked now. It's locked now. So we're coming on along. I don't know if you can tell that the sun's different. Or maybe I sound tired, but this is the last video of the day. Metal pane, double frame windows. They look like the original to the house. So you're probably going to want to budget for windows. There's a couple of them are starting to fog. Window screens missing. A lot of windows are very difficult to operate. This is the downstairs office study. It doesn't have a smoke alarm in it. And, you know, depending on the local jurisdiction having authority, you know, according to them, it might not be required. It might not be required. So it's going to make my report because the smoke alarm manufacturers say any other place you think you might need them. So I just took that as a license to run, man. That's what I heard. So coming on along. Moving through here, we got luminaries that are not operating, like in this chandelier up here. What am I counting? Three, at least three of them that aren't running, and one of them is missing. It's a little hat, you know, it's a little shade. What are they called? It's missing its shade. This is the coat closet or shoe closet. Moving on along. We've got a smoke alarm up here. It's in the primary living area. It's not a carbon monoxide alarm. We do not have a smoke or a carbon monoxide alarm outside of the primary bedroom suite. We do have a smoke alarm inside the primary bedroom suite, but it's not carbon monoxide, and I can't reach it. Which is okay because all the door locks should be replaced when you move in. All the smoke alarms should be replaced when you move in. And you have a baseline about how long they are, how old they are, how long they last. All the air filters should be replaced when you move in. We already talked about this shower and how it's suspicious. We already talked about the orientation, how the water splashes on you. We talked about the bathtub. We've been here. Been here, done that. But I wanted to come in because I wasn't just quite through yet. Alright? These were all tripped before. And what I've just learned, this one. But I just learned that if you lose power in the primary bathroom, if you lose power in any of the downstairs bathrooms, you have to go to the upstairs media room half bath. Upstairs media room half bath. And reset it. That's the master receptacle for that. And I promised everybody I would put the windows down, the drapes down. See? Just a couple of them are fogging. Screens are torn, worn. This is my promise to you, dear seller. Well, actually, this is the promise that I made to housekeeping. Oh, and this window is, not only is it fogging, but I couldn't even open it. And I say a bunch of them are difficult because they are. And you want the seller to demonstrate those to you, that they work. That's what you want. But every once in a while they want to act up on you. So I'm in here. It looks like the lights are still on. Oh, I know what you are. You're the special light over there. Okay. We come in. Thermostats in this room. Thermostats there. We're all set. Fireplace. We got a whole video for that. Got the windows. Check this out. Closed sesame. And there they go. Just like I promised. This is a dining area. Got wall sconce. Okay. And that's the coat closet. That's the playhouse. Okay. Now, I'm not required to do moisture meter checks on flooring, but I've got a inexpensive little consumer grade moisture meter, and I like to test it. And I'm getting between 3 and 4% moisture in this floor, and that's like nothing. That's like nothing. So this floor is dry. I do not know what this damage is. Is this water damage? It's right in the, I mean, it's in your entryway. It's right there. And then home inspectors are required to render opinions about the foundation. And I use a lot of things. You know, our doors opening and closing on their own, like that half bath right there. That door opening and closing on its own. How about, which is ironic, it doesn't have a closer on it, so, but this door, this closes on its own. Yes, it's supposed to close on its own, but it's supposed to have a closer on it that causes it to close on its own. It's not just supposed to swing closed on its own. The reveal appears a little wider on this side than that side. I could not get into this closet. It's locked. Respect people's stuff. And they didn't want me in there. It's only one little closet. I don't know. There could be a hole going down into a basement for all I know. I don't know what's in that closet. I don't know. Don't care to find out. Lock this door too. This door has got a gap under its threshold. You can see it kind of peeking out around the extra gap. But if you stand back here a little bit, oh, don't make a liar out of me. I told you the sun was going down. Yeah, you can see air under there. You can see air there. Sure is. Sure is. We got us some air. This little guy right here. Are you temperature safety glass? Yes, you are. So, doors and windows. What does the exterior walls look like? Their condition. And then I also measure the floor height elevation differential. I am not an engineer. Okay? I have engineering equipment, but that doesn't make me an engineer. I'm a home inspector, and home inspectors should stay in their lane. So I'm not calculating slope or anything like that. I have guidelines, blue collar type guidelines. I'm a professional blue collar. I'm a blue collar professional, but I'm not an engineer. All right? And so I'm using the blue collar method, and I'm looking for no more than 1 inch of floor height elevation differential within 25 feet, and I'm just not getting it. You know, I didn't measure under the couch, but I didn't measure under that coffee table, but I'm just not getting it. I'm looking for no more than 2 inches of floor height elevation differential overall, and I'm not getting that. I'm not getting more than that. So by those simple guidelines, using some nice equipment, you know, I think the foundation is performing. It's, you know, performing the function for which it's intended. It's supporting the superstructure. I think today the foundation is fine. That's what I think. I would never dissuade, this is an expensive home. I would never dissuade my client from seeking perfection. I would never dissuade my client from getting a second opinion. You know, if you're going to lay down some, you know, a significant amount of change, maybe you do want an engineer. I don't know. I'm telling you that I'm not an engineer, but I'm also telling you that I think the foundation works very well. This is also the time, this is, like I said, you don't know this because you're going to see some more videos. Hopefully I don't put you to sleep. if you learned something, or if I made you smile, maybe, there's a like button right there. And if you have insomnia, some people tell me that I'm a pretty boring guy and I can put you to sleep. Okay? There's a subscribe button right there. You'll never have trouble sleeping. You just look me up, listen to all my corny jokes, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. So, and then a Google review. Dear client, that means a lot to a small business man like myself, or a small business like myself. It means a lot to us. So you can find it in your heart to leave us a good Google review. I very much appreciate it. This is the curb over here. And some of this is repeats, and I'm just, I guess I got abandonment issues. I don't want to leave the house until I feel like I've seen enough. I don't want to leave the house until I feel like I've seen enough. Now, all the thermostats, when I got here, all the thermostats were set on off, and that's where I left them.